Welcome. I'm going to help you build the ideal Manor Lord start possible. First things first, look at your map. If you have these two starting resources as a rich resource, iron and clay, you are able to have a fantastic game. If you have one of them, it is also okay. I do like getting both. Restarting this once or twice will make sure you get the necessary resource. Once you've checked that your map contains these necessary resources, now you need to look for survival. Pause the game. Instantly always pause the game. It will give you the time to think and to plan. The first thing you want to do is make sure you do not lose any approval rating, and to do so you need to upgrade your survivor's camp as fast as possible. That's the first thing. Secondly, you're going to build the logging camp and a granary and a storehouse. These three are so important. When you build a storehouse, you are able to collect, and the granary, you're able to collect the resources that you have in the field and not let them rot. Why is this important? Well, it will allow you, buy you a bit more time before your villagers are getting very hungry. The logging camp allows you to collect the building resources that you need and set you up for the coming building, because you're going to be building a lot of stuff. It's very important once these are built, you instantly assign someone to them. Okay? Because otherwise they will not function, and you want them to function as fast as possible. Once you start building this, and while they're building, start planning out your next move. Here, for example, you see me planning a building towards the berries. I am setting borders, setting lines, making sure that I have the correct roads in place and that I will not block myself having to destroy buildings. Resources are very important early game, and they're going to be really useful in making sure that in the future I don't make mistakes. Roads are free. Use the fact that you can plan your city ahead. Start planning towards resources, building towards areas. Make sure in your head you know where the industrial area is and where you're going to build your houses for your villagers. Once you've placed down your houses, I normally first place 6 of them, but you can place all the way up to 15 if you know what you're doing. 6 is a good place to start, and then once you again plan out where the rest of the city is going, start putting in these houses. Why do you need these number of people? Well, at this point you're also going to have built a woodcutter, and you're going to have a berry or a hunter running, and you want people for them. And to have people and families to run them, you're going to need a lot of houses. The initial survivors camp will give you 5 families to stay there, and the new houses will give you more. I do like destroying the survivors camp, as it does not keep your families happy as long as possible. Place down your market, and at this point you should be reaching level 1. Trade logistics is your go-to development point for your settlement, as this will help you get where you want in the game later on, but we'll get to that later. That 25% cut, 25 silver per trade route is really important. At this point, I upgrade the food, make sure that I have the right foods running around. In this case, I made sure I had a hunter and a berry, and I start planning again, cutting roads, making sure there is optimal delivery. Armaments, once you reach stage 1, are going to be delivered, and you can put some spear militia. It's important you set it up now in case you forget. If a bandit attacks, you will be defended. You will have enough militia. Now, skipping slightly ahead, I built a trading post. At this point, I have a sawmill. I have a number of things going. Start trading planks. They're really cheap early on to create, and they will give you resources. If you have not bought your second ox, now is the time to do it. You have income and you have the need for it. The oxen will make sure your economy runs really smoothly and really fast. Eventually, you're going to get a point where you will build your tannery. You're collecting hides from the hunters, and you're gonna build a church. These will allow you to upgrade your houses to level 2, which is where you will be at the end of your first year. Once you upgrade your houses to level 2, you're gonna be able to produce weaponry. You're gonna be able to produce goods that trade exceptionally well and make you a lot of silver. This is a point where I point you out to one of my other videos, which is how to basically master the trade economy. Go check it out. It will help you understand how trade functions and all the intricacies of trade. That said, the church being built is a massive development point, and at this point you will reach stage 2 with building just 2 level 2 houses. However, there is not a really big distinction between level 2 development and level 3, as you just need to have 5 level 2 houses and they're really easy to get. While they're building, get yourself exporting some bows, some shields, some boots. These are really easy to develop. You will be basically using the extra resources that you're already generating, so trade those. Get large shields, they trade better than small shields, although small shields are more cost effective. It's more important to have that money coming in, as there is a limit how much you can trade. Get trade deals and get sheep rebreeding. These are really important. Trade deals will allow you to import whatever you need at a very good cost, and sheep breeding will allow you to sell sheep with the animal trader, and that is really a good way of making money. At this point, build a manor, start gathering your taxes and expanding into the middle of the game. With this information, you should be armed and ready to face the challenges of Manor Lord. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and see you again soon. Bye bye.